moving object in that non-inertial reference frame.
No, the non-inertial reference frame would be the spinning.
That's what I said.
Well, no, then the moving object isn't moving in the non-inertial reference frame. You're just wrong. You don't understand Coriolis effect. Shut up! You don't understand Coriolis effect. The object does not move in the non-inertial reference frame. You are wrong, and you don't understand Coriolis effect, Zanik.
It would be above it. The inertial reference frame would be up.
He just rumpus to me, right?
Can you present me again, Nathan?
Yeah, I'll stick you up. Zanik doesn't understand Coriolis effect. The bullet, plane, helicopter, whatever you're describing, does not move in the non-inertial reference frame. That would be the rotating frame of reference that it leaves into the inertial reference frame. So at a fundamental level, Zanik, who is, let's just have a check, is he rumpusing the shit out of me? No. Doesn't understand what Coriolis effect is.
I clearly do. You want to hear about it?
I'll tell him and the audience again where he's wrong. He declared that the ball that you're going to throw, or bullet, or whatever, travels in the non-inertial reference frame. That is incorrect.
It's not incorrect.
It is incorrect. The ball will travel in the inertial reference frame. The rotating non-inertial reference frame is where it leaves. You are wrong, and like we are accused of so often, you just don't understand Coriolis effect. Look it up. Come back when you are educated. You are stupid, wrong, and a moron. The ball leaves the non-inertial reference frame and travels through the inertial reference frame. You are wrong. You do not understand Coriolis effect.
I just wouldn't look it up. How can I explain?
You're wrong. The ball leaves the non-inertial reference frame and travels through the inertial reference frame. You are wrong, and you, the globehead fundy zealot, like all of them, does not understand this effect.
Go look on
You just said that 3 times, Nathan.
Yeah, because I'm right and he's wrong. At a fundamental level, he does not understand Coriolis. He believed that the object that you are throwing, for example, a ball, travels in the non-inertial reference frame. It does not. He is incorrect. And at a fundamental level, does not understand Coriolis.
Fifth time you've just said that now.
Yeah, you're completely incorrect. The ball can be in the non-inertial reference frame, and you can look.
No, if it was in the non-inertial reference frame, it would be on the rotating platform. It leaves the non-inertial reference frame in order for you to see a deviation on the non-inertial reference frame as it travels through the inertial reference frame. You are incorrect. Is that 6th time, Dawn? I'll say it 20 times. Yeah, Wally rumpuses me because he's wrong. These fundy globeheads don't understand Coriolis effect. The ball leaves the non-inertial reference frame, travels through the inertial reference frame, and because you remain on the non-inertial spinning reference frame, you see an apparent deviation. I understand the Coriolis effect, the flat earther here does. However, Zanik, I'll say it for a 7th time and an 8th time, Dawn, does not understand Coriolis. He's a moron, a retard. He thinks that the ball travels through the non-inertial reference frame. That's fundamentally wrong. He's stupid, a retard, a globehead zealot that doesn't understand Coriolis.
I understand it. And would you like to unmute me so I can explain it to you?
You don't understand it. I do. I don't need an explanation from a fundy zealot who doesn't, who described a ball travelling through the non-inertial reference frame. That would be incorrect.
No. Can I speak or no?
Well, you're wrong.
No.
You're going to concede that you're wrong?
Can I explain?
No! You are incorrect, fundy zealot, and I'll tell you 10 times. The ball would leave the non-inertial reference frame, travel through the inertial reference frame, and as you remain on the non-inertial reference frame, spinning beneath it, you observe an apparent deflection. I implicitly understand this effect, Zanik, you fundy dick. You are just wrong and stupid and a moron.
And if you can't, listen, if you can't understand, why do you got to keep on muting me?
Because you're stupid and wrong and won't concede. So every time you decide to obfuscate and blame a mute button, I will describe accurately what the Coriolis effect is and describe where you were wrong when you described the ball travelling in the non-inertial reference frame, which is incorrect. You are wrong. You are a fundy moron zealot globehead with a fucking sphere relief. And you are incorrect and do not understand Coriolis.
What are you talking about?
You being wrong about Coriolis. The ball, as you declared, does not remain in the non-inertial reference frame. You are incorrect. It does not travel in the non-inertial reference frame. You are fundamentally wrong. You are a globehead moron zealot fundy, and you do not understand Coriolis. That's what I'm talking about.
All you can do is make fun of people. You can't even listen.
Yeah, because you're wrong. You've made a declaration. I've summarized it.
In order for the Coriolis effect to work, in other words, a bullet that's fired, that would mean that the Earth would have to be spinning under that said bullet to adjust your sights in accordance to the Coriolis effect. But they want it both ways. They want you to be able to rotate with the atmosphere at the same time that the Earth rotates underneath the atmosphere. So it's okay to use the Coriolis effect on a bullet, but we'll never concede that it would be having the same effect on an airplane. In other words, an airplane or a helicopter would be rotating underneath of you. Helicopter in particular, you could just sit there and hover while the land at 15 degrees per hour. The rotation of the Earth in 24 hours, you would have traveled across the entire globe. How can they have it both ways? Wake the fuck up. This is a fucking game. And only the fucking retarded believe it. And that's the general fucking population of the world.